It has been 2 weeks since George Floyd died in police custody. Now, since then, protests have been happening around the world, and right here in Maryland, Chopper 13 over a group just moments ago downtown at the Mitchell Courthouse. Hello, everybody. I'm Rick Ritter.
And I'm Nicole Baker. Protesters continue to call for action and change in the wake of George Floyd's death. And we start our coverage tonight with Rachel Carden. She is live for us in Baltimore, right near City Hall. Hey, Rachel.
That's right, Rick and Nicole. So you saw that group outside of Mitchell Courthouse. Now it's being led, the protest there was being led by the Maryland Public Defender's Office. They say it's a nationwide effort by public defenders across the country to unify and stand behind the Black Lives Matter movement. Now that protest did end up moving. We anticipate they're going to be down here at City Hall. But earlier today we were in Towson with a peaceful protest there.
What do we want? Justice! When do we want it?
Now! Around Patriot Plaza, they march.
All lives do matter, but right now, Black lives are the lives that matter the most, and we need to fix them first.
Organizer Devin Healy was adopted by two women who love him, his black skin, and they taught him how to love others. Today, he spread that message.
And just to show that you're passionate about something. And I've never really been much into the black culture because of the way I was growing up, but I think this is my way that I need to branch out into it and learn more about myself and learn more about who I really am and who this culture is, and this is my culture.
The uproar over the killing of George Floyd has sparked protests across the country, around the world, but right here in Towson, the message rings out loud and clear.
I can't breathe!
Oh, this is what we need, because the young people are going to be the ones changing the world.
Police reform has been in the national spotlight, but some of these young voices say many of America's systems need to be rebuilt.
We're going to start at the police system, but we need to look into health care, the education system, public services, food work.
Though these protesters are young, they seek to inform and uplift.
I just want more kids to educate themselves about what kind of system that we've been living in.
Healy said he worked with the Baltimore County Police Department to make the protests a safe place for everyone. And as the protest got underway, we did speak to someone from the Maryland Public Defender's Office who told us they have seen many injustices here in Baltimore City having to do with the police department, not having to do with the police department. She said overall, Black Lives Matter, and that's the message they're trying to get across. You'll hear from her coming up tonight at 5 o'clock. We're live in downtown Baltimore. I'm Rachel Carden for WJZ.